Greetings, fellow pros. This is DerHelm, aka DH, and I'd like to say thanks for watching first off. And today I'm going to show Megabeth, of course, for now, on Spunky Town. More importantly, I'm going to focus a lot on using her laser-guided rockets, which I see every now and then, but generally it's not spammed out. A lot of times there isn't a good opportunity to do it, and some people save it, which is actually smart. But in this, I kind of ended up doing it a lot. I was rewatching this demo, and I really enjoyed my use of that laser-guided rocket. So right off the bat, of course, I take the right in Spunky Town. I want to make sure that the bots go no further than where I'm standing right now. More importantly, I want to get that shield down the turret. I run into a assault really fast. In fact, we're both kind of pleasantly surprised at each other, judging by our reaction time. In this game itself, too, in the previous video, we played with Gazer Ramon, who was our tank, and in this this is the very next match, actually, and in this he's on the opposite team. My condolences to him on that. So we'll see how the we'll see how the match turns out. Right now we're at a bit of a stalemate. We have 4 guys on our right, and they have 4 guys as well on the right. We're all pushing this lane. Over on our left lane, we have our Spark, who is played by Dark on this one. This is a three-man pre-mate, which involves me as Megabeth, Dark as our Spark, and we have Shortilage, who is our Assault. And this is just turning into a big rough battle over here. We're trying to push as much as we could. I do not believe... Yeah, they kind of backed out. Most of this was due to damage. You can see the Spark over on the left, getting ready to try to do some jumping in on us. And it doesn't quite work out so well, because we don't really give them the opportunity. In fact, this allows our single commando, Dark, forcing the left lane. But as soon as they start peeling guys off from the right lane, they start taking over that left lane. Right now we got the shields down. Now that they're down, their resources are kind of split over on the left-hand side. I don't really need to stay here. I can do a better job of taking out the turret from our side of the center. So after a bit, I'm actually going to commit over to that. Down goes Gazer, who just kind of came in a little too close, even as a tank. So I'm going to switch sides. And yeah, our shields are already down over here, so the first thing I need to do is clear this out and make sure I can get that gunner out of position, because I don't want him hammering our turret. So I'm going to push the bots a little, just to force them down, make sure our bots can actually go down there and present a little bit of an obstacle. And from here, I'm just going to quickly try to hammer this turret. Oh, we also have the laser cam enabled on this, and you're about to see it right now. For some reason, their combat girl just kind of missed the jump and came too far over. So, you know, a great opportunity. A lot of times when at medium range, you'll have somebody, they're jumping for their life, or they're going from a higher level to a lower level. Makes it a lot easier using that laser to actually just kind of pound it. Fleeing opponents is probably the best purpose for that laser. And more, also, don't forget bots. Early on, you're not going to be able to just destroy bots like you can later on. So sometimes you want every hit is important. When you're kind of moving, side strafing, and they're moving too, they're sometimes unpredictable because they'll just stop for no reason and go forward at the improper time. Lasering things like a Fuji, like I'm doing now, is very important. And of course, I'm going to stun it. I don't want it too close. And they're coming over here. So I want to take down this Fuji, and then I want to see if I can get into that action, but it looks like it's being spooked out already, so I missed my opportunity there, but not a big deal. Alright, so we're looking good over here. Bots on the left, nowhere to be seen. Bots on the right, non-existent. So we're doing really good. I get a really good bounce off of Wascott into that combat girl as she was running across. I got some really interesting and lucky disco bounces in this map. One of the things their combat girl started doing early on was setting up kitties down below for a trap. comes my second lasing. Just hit him. I mean, he wasn't really moving, but again, I had a great angle on him. I didn't want to miss one, and I hit him enough times to where he was going to become an easy death. And here we go for another one. I didn't end up getting the kill, but if you watch a little bit in the corner, there it is. Dark takes care of him, took advantage of his health, and there wasn't much more. That's a great place for lasing down a target. Mainly because if they jump down, you know, this is just a delay on the rocket that they're able to utilize multi-platforms a lot better. This will help you just guide into it. And there goes the gunner, who does this interesting jump over the wall. I'd never seen that before, and I was kind of ticked off. I really expected him to hit a rocket while landing. Here's Gazer throwing me, and I'm using Massive Air to get back up and right behind him. And I need to get the hell out of here, get some health. Yeah, because I have 28 health left. So that was really close, and I really should have been paying more attention to what was going on all around me, because he just came up on me out of nowhere. And right before the throw, I didn't successfully change off my weapon to the ball bearing gun, so you can hear the laser just kind of going do-do, do-do, turning on and off. For those of you who didn't catch that the first time, I said it went do-do, do-do. Alright. While I was back in spawn, I know the Annihilator fight's going on right now. In fact, if you're paying attention to the time, this Annihilator fight lasts a long time, and one of our turrets dropped, and I just need to make sure that this is cleared. This will happen a lot. The smarter player, especially during a hard Annihilator fight, will just push the lanes, bust your turrets, make sure that lane's clear. Leos will do this exceptionally well. I was going to show you the video footage of what was going on over here, but it was kind of boring. So there goes Gazer as the tank. Hit him a few times and let it run off, go get help. More importantly, I mean, you're not going to always get a great kill off of doing this, but it is important that you do enough damage to where they will go away. You won't get the same amount of time from their death, but you'll get enough to actually do something. Coming in on Assault, lays it down. For those of you that don't know or haven't noticed, I really didn't notice this either at first. The laser doesn't have to be precise. It'll actually do a little bit of target locking if you're in the general area of a bot or a pro. So you don't have to be dead on with that thing. Oh, there goes their tank, and we've seen the scenario again. Take it from the top platform, jump down to the lower one with the laser, not a problem. I can correct, and it will still track him. But yes, there is a little bit of target locking with it if you're in the area. It seems to work a lot better depending on the size of your target. Like Jackbots, you could be off on his right arm and it'll actually still lock into the center of him. I noticed this when I was messing around the training arena. For some reason, their gunner's just standing there, so whatever. I'll take advantage of that and get the easy kill on that. So we got the Annihilator. That's what killed the Assault. And right now we're just gonna push this in. Wait for that turret to drop. Two Fujis, one of course they bought. I'm not gonna really move forward. I just want to hit these Fujis. I need to help out our combat throw. I just noticed there's the Assault that's back, and I'm using my throw. I was too far away. I got a little greedy on that, and fortunately it doesn't cost me, but he does kind of get away. And that was pretty bad. Still, I want to take out these bots. We have a combat roll up here, and we need to protect her. You protect your combat roll, you'll end up with shields, meaning you can take a lot more damage, take a lot more hits. Unlike that Spark, who jumped in, used the laser, nailed him in the corner. He was up against the wall, probably one of the few places you really want to be when you're facing down a laser, because I'll get damage either from the wall or the floor now. Let that gunner get away. I don't think I'll do a kill cam or a laser cam for that, because just not that many hits. It's enough to make him run away. Now I'm not going to stun this turret until it starts shooting a bot. In this case, it was a bot bouncer, but regardless, normally if I can hit a turret without it doing damage, I'm not going to sit there and waste my disc goo because I may need it. So as soon as it started shooting at something, I immediately just try to stun it so it'll protect whatever bots. There's a little scuffle going on down here. Their tank. Ooh, I'm going to laze again. I'm not going to take the jump pad because that becomes too predictable. Instead, I'm going to rocket jump up, take care of my business there. It would have been a good setup for him. Oh, and I have to throw in, since I know, well, I don't know him personally, but we've played a few games together before, Days Remote, so I had to do the taunt, kind of twist the knife a little after I stuck it in. But I'm not going to take that jump pad, especially against the tank. I just wouldn't do it against anybody because it's very predictable. They know you're going to be coming up. They'll know where you land. It's something you don't want to do, especially that tank right there could have done a charge, knocked me off, and then I would have had to done a shoot the move in order to get back on. This whole time I'd probably been on fire at first. He would have thrown me. I would have jumped back, and then I've been on fire again. So it would have been dangerous. So instead, I just did a rocket jump up to take care of him. I think there's another altercation over there with the gunner. But again, he takes some damage, runs away. That's fine with me, as long as we push him back. One of the things I do notice is that the more kills I end up getting with Megabeth, the less bot kills I get. I'll go games where it's in the 266 range, and I'll be only working with like maybe 4 kills. So there's kind of a bit of a trade-off, at least for me. I imagine there are definitely a lot of people out there that do both. Unfortunately, that's not me. Although it'd be nice if it was. There's a combat girl that's kind of pinned down in there, and I just kind of want to keep her there, but and then there's a spark, but they just kind of got away. I had nothing better to do than to suppress. And to take care of these bots over on the left-hand side. And while I'm unwittingly not paying attention, here comes Spark. Unfortunately, he did the flash. I switched out my ball bearing gun, put the throw on him, knocked him down. He's gonna go away. I'm not sure about his health, but pretty sure he just didn't want to risk it. Here he comes again. And so I'm gonna go with the laser this time, and he just kind of jumped up. I'm gonna hit that ejector. It's not gonna really cause an advantage, but in case I have to jump down there, I won't have to worry about it. And just like right there. And Spark doing what Spark does best, try to take advantage of me when I'm on the run. I'm gonna try to get a throw in, but unfortunately I missed, so I end up raging with juice. Taking him down with the ball bearing gun, well, of course, being juiced. Just getting away, but I almost jumped down into the kitty trap, which would have been bad. As you can see, some of the kitties hit me. Fortunately, I did not jump down there, or else I would have been dead. So I took another escape route. I got enough health, I know I can get a rocket jump in without endangering my life, so I'm going to go up and take the regen all. Some things to be careful about that combat. I think that was probably a real good contribution to our team, was the fact that their combat role seemed to really focus more on what was going on in the jungle. And of course, right now we have the Annihilator ready. So this fight's really not going to last that long, but long enough. Their tank's throwing one of our guys. I lased it anyway, threw it in there, wasn't predictable. And as he's getting away, he's taken care of. He didn't have enough, getting all my rockets in. For me, I have 5. Oh, nice throw. Sorry, my endorsement set is, I actually used the one that was on the forums for an extra rocket, skill regen, and fire rate. So that took quite a bit to get that money too. But yeah, 5 and 5 rockets really, it changes the game, especially for Megabeth. I lays off early, and I decided to use it anyway. You can put it away. If you laze and you don't use it, you can turn it off and you'll still be able to laze again immediately. If you laze and shoot once, you can unlaze and the cooldown time on it is a lot less. Trying to work that spark. Not much we can do there. Stun the turret. Just try to take it out. I didn't want to reload. I noticed that Spark is in low health, so I'm just gonna take care of it while they're down. And I'm kind of back. Get out of there. Things look hot. I have no shields. Always again, remember, take care of your combat girl or your support. I think we may have missed it. I think it was it already occurred, but there was when I was running back, I threw a disco at one of the bots, and it actually bounced, hit the bot I intended to do, and bounced backwards, kind of went up the ramp and nailed the second bot. So I had a really good bounce on that disco. Here's me just being bullish. At this point, their money ball's down. We knew the game was just gonna pretty much end, and I went in for the kills. That was very risky. Like I said, I don't really like using the whirling dervish, aka rainbow legs, except in certain instances. It's very rare. But let's switch over, and we'll get a better idea of what's happening on the money ball. They are doing a good job defending. Normally should have been dead by now, but they're taking care of our bots. Our combat girl's in the middle of the money ball, still trying to fire, and she goes down as well. Switch back over to me. I think I got one more lays in me, and there he is. And you know, it goes to show you as well. A lot of people that use
the Icemen emerge
jets,
victorious.
Things like assaults that fly. This works better. This is probably the best thing you can do against them at medium to far range to allow them not to get away. Same thing with tanks, vets.
That'll do it for us here at Spunky Cola Stadium. Stay tuned for a very special episode of Meet the Meat Sacks, where it becomes involved in a rhino horn smuggling ring thanks to peer pressure at
gives
school.
you that opportunity for
also,
when somebody's
Cousin
fleeing,
Mykonos dies of scabies.
you can shoot them. Same thing goes with the rockets itself. Like if I see somebody being thrown in their close range, I'll shoot with the ball-bearing gun. So this way, once they're out of the grapple and they try to get away by flying, then you can nail them with the rockets, and it'll do a lot more damage because if they're in a throw, they'll only take half damage from anything you put out on them. So I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or if you have questions, please comment.
Never